Hi everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Tiffany here, and on my channel I share my IVF journey, my single mother by choice journey, and now my journey as a parent of twins. So yeah, I wanted to come and share really quickly because I'm about to go into a sorority meeting and I had a little time on my hands, but I wanted to talk with y'all about this formula shortage. When I was pregnant, I had heard about it, and I don't know how long the formula shortage has been going on, but I remember when I was pregnant, I had heard about it. And although it was something that was on my mind, and I'm thinking to myself, if there's a shortage, how would that impact me? It really wasn't in the forefront of my mind because I wasn't even sure I would need formula, as I had set out to solely breastfeed. So now that the twins are here, I recognize that I do need formula, and I need a lot of it because I got 2 mouths to feed. So I have found, well, one, what I did not know or realize is that I would be constantly trying different formulas to figure out which one suits my twins. So I started out with a formula from the hospital that was specifically for premature babies, and I noticed that formula gave my babies, well, one of them specifically gave him like really bad gas. And I don't know if he had any cramps as well, but I know it gave him gas. And it was so much so to where he would be sleeping and he would like scream in his sleep. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is not good. And this was happening while I was in the hospital. And I made mention of it to, I don't know if she was a nurse or NICU nurse or a pediatrician. I can't remember. But anyway, and she just pretty much, I don't want to say dismissed. It was kind of like, hey, my baby is, hurting. There's something wrong. It's making his stomach hurt. He's gassy. And then she was just like, well, this formula is the best for him because it has these calories in it, the extra calories that they need so that they can grow, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, but what about my baby hurting? I guess, I don't know, maybe him getting the calories trumps it hurting. But I can't watch my child like in pain. That gets to me. I can't watch my child in pain. So I stuck with it, ended up leaving the hospital, ended up buying NeoSure, having that's the name of the formula, NeoSure, having both of the babies on it. And yeah, they were gassy, they were fussy, they were cutting up, and I was just like, oh no. Like my youngest, he would scream bloody murder, and there was one night I cried because I was just like, I don't know what to do. I can't fix it. He can't talk to me and tell me what's wrong. I just couldn't do it. So I told myself, I said, well, I'm going to switch it. I'm switching it. So I switched them to Gentle Ease. The Gentle Ease formula by Enfamil. And it seemed like it was working at first, but then even that started like giving them gas, specifically my youngest one, giving them gas and just, they seemed uncomfortable. And while I am, switching and testing things out, I am also on a manhunt for the formula. So the NeoSure wasn't as bad. I was able to find that. I was kind of able to find the Gentle Ease. I actually had to have some other people find some for me. But after I found that the Gentle Ease wasn't really doing them well either, I switched to a hypoallergenic formula. And I was just like, I'm just going to do a hypoallergenic formula. That way, you know, if they are having the gas and this discomfort because they have a milk allergy or they're lactose intolerant or whatever, it'll take care of it all. So I switched over to the hyperallergenic formula. And when I tell you the kind that I chose, Nutrimogen, which is by Enfamil as well. And I hope I'm getting this right, but I think, yeah, Nutrimogen is by Enfamil. And I think Gentle Ease is by Enfamil as well. The NeoSure, that's by Similac. So the kind that I switched over to, the Nutrimogen, the powder, I cannot find it anywhere. Just about. The only thing that they have somewhat available is the Ready to Feed. And the Ready to Feed formula is like $15 a bottle, $14, $15, between $13 and $15 depending on where you get it from. I have been able to get it off of Amazon. Initially I got it off of Amazon, and then when I went back to go order it again, it was out of stock. Oh, by the way, the bottle is about 32 ounces. That lasts me maybe, well, it lasts a day, but it makes maybe, how many bottles for the boys? It makes maybe 10 bottles. So, you know, you split it between them, 5 a piece, which is nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't last them throughout the day. So I go through about a bottle and a half a day, just about a bottle and a half a day. They're about $13 to $15 a pop. Then, so like I said, I had been getting it from Amazon, and I wasn't able to find it the next time. So then I was looking at like Walmart, Publix. I think I got it from Publix one time. I was looking for all the different places to get this formula from. So I told myself I was going to try to find the powder kind. The powder, like I said, you can't find it anywhere. And I told myself I was going to do my doggone best to find some powder, because the powder, I think, is a little bit cheaper. I was trying to do the numbers, but I think it's a little bit cheaper. So, which the powder, the can makes about 80 bottles, I think. Yeah, it makes about 80 bottles, 4-ounce bottles. So the can costs about, well, I was able to find 2 cans in a store one time. I was able to find 2 cans. And in that store, the can was $43.99. Online, I've been seeing it's roughly like $35. When I went in Walmart yesterday, I think they had it for like $38, but there was nothing on the shelf. So I'm finding various ranges of prices, the most being $43, the least being $35. I told myself yesterday, I'm on a manhunt, I'm on a scavenger hunt for this formula powder. My sister went and looked for the Ready to Feed, because I was starting to run into issues with finding that as well. Because like I said, I went on Amazon, I bought it, had no problems. Then the next thing you know, it was gone. So I went to Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Walgreens, and Publix near me. And the only thing I came back with was a can of concentrate. So they have the can powder, can concentrate, which you mix with water, and then the Ready to Feed, which you don't have to mix it all. I found a can concentrate from Winn-Dixie, and that mug had a ding in it. And then I found a Ready to Feed from Walgreens, y'all. 2 hours, 4 different places. I travel 20 minutes from me. I stay on the west side of Jacksonville. I travel all the way to Mandarin, which is like 20 minutes from me, just so I could go to the Target to see if they had any formula. And luckily, I found 2 cans. So, whoo, it's been rough, y'all. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Hopefully, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find a whole bunch of formula and just buy it all up wherever I'm at. I'm telling my friends and family, y'all be in the store, look out for the formula. If you see it, buy it by the most you can. Stock up as much as possible. And while I do that, I am still going to be pumping and breastfeeding. So y'all pray for me. And if you know of any moms that are going through the same thing, I encourage y'all to pick up formula for them, or let them know where it's being sold. It would be so helpful. So, all right, I am going to head to my meeting. I will see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.